Get ready, gamers. The news cycle never sleeps, and neither do we. We're diving headfirst into a whirlwind of updates that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. From long-awaited releases finally hitting the shelves to major announcements shaking up the industry, this is your essential download of what's hot and happening right now. Buckle up, because the next few minutes are packed with the kind of inside scoops and breaking stories that define the gaming landscape. We've got massive drops, surprise arrivals, and so much more to unpack. First up, the moment many have been waiting years for is finally arriving, and it's landing on a major subscription service with day one access. Get ready for a deep dive into one of the most anticipated titles of the year and what it means for players. But that's not all the exciting news hitting that popular subscription service this month. We're also seeing a surge of other fantastic indie titles and beloved franchises making their way onto the platform, offering a diverse range of genres and experiences for every type of gamer. Prepare to expand your library and your horizons. And the updates don't stop there. We're also tracking a major franchise potentially making its way to the big screen, a beloved classic getting a new lease on life, and even some insights into how technology is shaping game development. It's a packed show, so make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. The wait is finally over. Hollow Knight, Silksong lands on Game Pass. After what feels like an eternity of anticipation, the gaming world is buzzing with the confirmed arrival of Hollow Knight, Silksong on Xbox Game Pass. This highly anticipated sequel to the acclaimed Metroidvania title is set to drop on September 4th, 2025, and crucially, it will be available day one for Game Pass Ultimate and PC subscribers. This marks a significant win for the subscription service, bringing one of the most wishlisted games of the year to its members at no additional cost beyond their subscription. The journey to this announcement has been a long one, with initial teasers dating back to Xbox's June 2022 showcase, where it was promised that all featured games would launch within 12 months. While Silksong's release timeline stretched beyond that initial window, the confirmation of its Game Pass inclusion has certainly eased the extended wait for eager fans. Adding to the excitement, Team Cherry, the developers behind the game, have also unveiled pricing details, with Silksong set to retail for $20 across all platforms. Furthermore, a free upgrade pack for the Nintendo Switch 2 is planned for Kickstarter backers who received a Switch key, promising enhanced features for the next-generation console. For those looking to jump into Silksong the moment it releases at 10 a.m. ET, or simply seeking a new gaming experience on Game Pass, the platform is also adding I Am Your Beast, a fast-paced shooter from Strange Scaffold available starting today. Another noteworthy addition is Nine Souls, a Metroidvania from Devotion developer Red Candle Games, which will join the Game Pass standard lineup on September 3rd, having previously been available on the Ultimate and PC tiers since last November. The first half of September will also see the arrival of the real-time strategy game Cataclysmo on September 4th for PC Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate. The 3D action-adventure Paw Patrol world across cloud, console, and PC on September 10th for Ultimate, PC, and standard tiers, and the disaster recovery simulation Roadcraft on September 16th for Cloud and Xbox Series XS on Ultimate and standard tiers. As is customary, several titles will also be departing the Game Pass library on September 15th, including All You Need Is Help, Wargroove 2, and We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie, with subscribers eligible for a 20% discount on these titles before they are removed. The gaming community is ecstatic about Silksong's Day One Game Pass release, with discussions dominating forums and social media, highlighting the immense value this brings to subscribers. Analysts are noting this as a major coup for Xbox's subscription strategy. But the excitement doesn't end with this monumental release. There's even more indie magic brewing on the horizon. Next, we're diving into how another highly anticipated indie darling is also making waves with its arrival on the platform. Indie gems abound. Game Pass welcomes more Souls-like adventures. The gaming world is abuzz as Hollow Knight. Silksong is finally set to grace Xbox Game Pass on September 4th, 2025, as a day one release. This highly anticipated sequel has been a major focus for Xbox, and its inclusion marks a significant moment for the subscription service. However, the September lineup for Game Pass is far from a one-trick pony, with a total of 6 new titles joining the service in the first half of the month, starting immediately. For fans of the challenging yet rewarding Souls-like genre, the news gets even better. Nine Souls, a critically acclaimed title from Devotion developer Red Candle Games, is also being added to the Game Pass standard library. This move significantly broadens access to one of 2024's most celebrated games, allowing a wider audience to experience its unique blend of action and atmosphere. Beyond these major indie releases, the month's Game Pass editions are set to offer a diverse range of experiences. The real-time strategy game Cataclysmo is scheduled to launch on September 4th for PC Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate. Following that, the 3D action-adventure Paw Patrol World will be available across cloud, console, and PC on September 10th for Ultimate, PC, and Standard subscribers. Rounding out the initial wave of new content, the disaster recovery and construction simulation game Roadcraft is set to arrive on September 16th for Cloud and Xbox Series XS on the Ultimate and Standard tiers. This comprehensive update ensures a steady stream of fresh content for Game Pass members throughout the month. It's also worth noting that several games are scheduled to depart the Game Pass library on September 15th, including All You Need Is Help, Wargroove 2, and We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie, providing subscribers with a final opportunity to enjoy them before they leave. In addition to game releases, the month is also bringing significant DLC updates, such as the Indiana Jones and the Great Circles DLC. The Order of Giants, launching on September 4th, with Game Pass members receiving a discount on the digital premium upgrade or separate DLC purchase. Furthermore, Overwatch 2's Season 18 Stadium Quick Play is now live, and an EA Play Early Access trial for NHL 26 is available for Game Pass Ultimate subscribers, adding further value to the subscription. Players are expressing immense excitement for the influx of new titles, particularly the addition of Nine Souls, which many consider a must-play indie experience. The breadth of genres available, from action-adventure to strategy and simulation, is being praised as a testament to Game Pass's commitment to variety. This wave of Game Pass editions is truly a treat for players, but the industry news doesn't stop at subscription services. We're also seeing major developments in how beloved franchises are expanding into new media, with one iconic series potentially heading to the silver screen. Silksong Mania continues. Game Pass Day 1 drop fuels industry buzz. Hollow Knight? Silksong is officially the headliner for the first wave of games arriving on the Game Pass library in September 2025, confirming its Day 1 availability on the service. This highly anticipated Metroidvania title will launch alongside the original Hollow Knight, Voidheart Edition, offering players a complete experience of the beloved franchise. The buzz surrounding Silksong has been palpable, with the game having been a major draw at events like Gamescom and recently topping Steam's most wishlisted games chart for the year, accumulating over 4.8 million wishlists. Its inclusion on Game Pass from launch day is a significant coup for Microsoft's subscription service, especially as the rest of the initial September wave, while solid, doesn't quite match Silksong's star power. Other notable titles joining the Game Pass lineup include I Am Your Beast, an FPS game, the real-time strategy title Cataclysm, and the realistic vehicle simulator Roadcraft. The family-friendly Paw Patrol World is also returning to the Game Pass library this month, and the 2D action platformer Nine Souls will be added to the standard tier, further diversifying the offerings. The full list of new Game Pass games includes the aforementioned titles with their respective availability dates. The Xbox team has also announced that 3 games will be leaving the Game Pass library on September 15th. All You Need Is Help, Wargroove 2, and We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie. Subscribers are reminded that they can purchase these games at a 20% discount before their removal, offering a final chance to own them. The excitement for Silksong's Game Pass debut is immense, with many players viewing it as a prime example of the value proposition offered by the subscription service. The sheer volume of wishlists indicates a massive potential player base eager to jump in on day one. Fans are celebrating the news across social media, with many expressing their gratitude for the Day 1 Game Pass inclusion, calling it a game changer for the service. Industry analysts are highlighting this move as a strategic win for Xbox, reinforcing Game Pass's appeal against competitors. While the gaming world is celebrating these incredible software releases, the industry is also exploring new frontiers in entertainment. Our next update looks at how one of the most iconic video game franchises might be making its mark on the silver screen. From pixels to premiere, Call of Duty film adaptation officially announced. In a move that has sent ripples of excitement through the gaming and film communities, Paramount Pictures has officially confirmed that it is developing an adaptation of the massively popular Call of Duty franchise. Activision is collaborating with Paramount as a creative partner, signaling a significant investment in bringing the storied universe of Call of Duty to the big screen. David Ellison, CEO of Paramount, expressed his deep connection to the series, stating, "From the first Allied campaigns in the original Call of Duty, through Modern Warfare and Black Ops, I've spent countless hours playing this franchise that I absolutely love." He further emphasized the responsibility and honor felt in being entrusted by Activision and players worldwide to translate this extraordinary storytelling universe into a cinematic experience. With Call of Duty consistently ranking among the best-selling video game franchises globally, a film adaptation is a logical and highly anticipated progression. The announcement has sparked widespread speculation about which storylines from the vast Call of Duty lore will be adapted, with fans eager to see iconic campaigns and characters brought to life. This venture into filmmaking marks a significant expansion for the Call of Duty brand, leveraging its established narrative depth and massive global fanbase. Beyond this major film news, the gaming world continues to churn with other notable updates. Hollow Knight. Silksong is on the cusp of its highly anticipated release, with confirmation that it will be available day one on Xbox Game Pass. This Metroidvania sequel has garnered immense attention, becoming one of the most wishlisted games on Steam. Other titles are also joining Game Pass, including I Am Your Beast and Nine Souls, broadening the subscription service's offerings. Additionally, news has emerged regarding a potential upgrade pack for Hollow Knight, Silksong on the Nintendo Switch 2, which will be free for Kickstarter backers who received a Switch key. The PlayStation Plus monthly games for September have also been revealed, adding more options for PlayStation subscribers. In other franchise news, Ubisoft has teased new content for Rayman's 30th anniversary, confirming a new game is in development, though updates are not expected soon. Capcom's president also commented on Monster Hunter Wilds sales potentially being impacted by the PS5 barrier, highlighting console pricing as a factor in market reach. The industry is also seeing discussions around AI in game development, with Blizzard developers sharing insights into its use for menial tasks while emphasizing the irreplaceable value of human creativity in storytelling. PC specifications for upcoming games like Hell is Us and Dying Light. The Beast have also been released, ensuring players are prepared for their technical requirements. The announcement of a Call of Duty film has been met with overwhelming enthusiasm from fans who are already speculating about casting and plot details. Industry observers see this as a major play to capitalize on one of gaming's most recognizable IPs. As we wrap up these major franchise updates, let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer volume of incredible content hitting our platforms. Prepare for a rapid-fire recap of all the biggest stories that dropped today, followed by your essential call to action. And that's a wrap on today's Essential Gaming News. We saw Hollow Knight. Silksong finally hit Game Pass day one, Nine Souls joins the lineup, a Call of Duty film is officially in the works, and so much more exciting content is coming your way. Don't miss out on any of the action. Make sure you're subscribed to Tenken, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, drop a like if you enjoyed the show, and let us know in the comments what you're most excited about. Follow us on all social media platforms for even more gaming insights. We'll see you in the next one.